Hi guys, so today really quick we're gonna do swap out the brake light. So this is gonna be how to get access inside this container, so you can swap out the brake light, the reverse light, the blinker, whichever one you want. But that's what we're gonna do today real quick. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is open up the hatch. My truck is still full of stuff from the last time I went jet skiing. So from this side, we've got the tailgate open. You'll see that here's your tail light. There are two screws, one right here, one right there. So we're gonna pull those out. So take a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, you can see now that we've taken the screws out, it's already loose, but there's one thing still holding it in, and that is because it is press fit straight in. So we need to draw it back out. You can try to grab it and try to pull it out, but it's hard to get a grip. Actually on my left side, it's loose enough that I can actually just rip it out, but that's not what it's supposed to be like. We are going to come at it from the side, and that's how we're going to get it to come out. Okay, so here we are at the side of the tail light now, and you have the seam right here. What there is there's like a peg that's pinning it in this way, and we just need to draw it out. So it helps, I find it helpful to pry it. I have this is just a little sort of plastic shim that I had laying around in my garage. You could use a screwdriver, but I'd worry about you scratching your paint. Maybe you put some tape on it or something. But get something that's not gonna mark it, and then you can pry it. So it doesn't take a whole lot. And that's the pin on top. And then there's also a pin on the bottom. Once you do that, it pulls right out. I'll try to get a close-up on that for you. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. You have these pins. There's one here. There's one down here, and they slot into these little grommet type things here. And they're not too hard to pull out, but just a little pry and they'll pop. So that's how you get the taillight out. Now, as soon as we have the taillight out, we can flip it over and we can swap out the lights. Here we can pull away the housing. This wire is of course bringing, is what connects the whole housing to the Rover. If you disconnected this, you could take the whole thing away. But what we need is just back here. You'll notice you have all these connectors. Each one corresponds to a different light in your taillight housing. You have your brake light, your blinker, your running light, your backup lights, etc. So if we wanted to swap out, say, this light right here, it's the same for all of them. Basically turn it counterclockwise, and then we can pull it out. And once we pull it out, to replace the bulb, you push down, and then you also turn it counterclockwise. Then you'll get your replacement bulb. To install it, the same thing. Push it down, then turn, and then reinstallation. Just put it in a twist. I've got to put in one of here too, for me. Here's the backup light. There. Easy. And then we'll slot it back up. I'm gonna put it right there, and we'll push it together. Okay, so you remember those two pegs, one here, one here. You just line those up, and then you just push. Ah, okay, that's super easy. Next, we'll put in the screws. Okay, now that we have the pegs pushed in, we just need to put in these two screws again. So we have the top one. And the bottom one. And that's it. That's all you need to do if you want to swap out the lights in your rear taillight. Hope it helps.